Hello, Wild Tree Nation. My name is Annie Alexander, and I am here today to talk to you about one-on-one meal planning. So I hope you are excited for this. Now, these one-on-ones are going to supplement your parties that you're already doing, okay? The hope is that you would start with the cycle of recruiting, but sometimes you're referred to specifically about the product. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to teach you a framework that you can use so you don't have to memorize a script, and we're just going to make it super easy for you. Now, these conversations can happen anytime, any place. Sometimes they happen when you're at a kid's event, sometimes over the phone. Occasionally I'll have them in person, like set up a meeting where I go and meet someone. Most of the time these happen over the phone. I usually try to schedule about 20 minutes with somebody. And just know that some people 20 minutes is plenty of time, and other people you have another conversation or two. So just know that it can vary from person to person. Okay, so here's how it's going to go. When you talk to this person, you either know them and you can have a little small talk, or you don't, and you're going to get to know them, and you'd say something like, I'm so excited to get to know you today. You know, tell me a little bit about yourself. Okay, so very simple. And then you're going to share, that's great. Hey, let me tell you a little bit about Wild Tree and about how I got started. This is super brief, like literally a sentence or two. So I might say something like, I got into Wild Tree because of the product, but I've been with the company for over 8 years now because the business opportunity is amazing and I love what I do. And then you're going to tell them about Wild Tree. So again, very short and simple. We're a certified food company with a super broad product line. But where we really shine is that we can put together a plan for you to make mealtime stress a thing of the past. Doesn't that sound great? Okay, so that's kind of your intro when you start talking to them. Now I'm going to teach you the framework that you can use, and it's called the CLAP method. C-L-A-P. I'm going to tell you what that means, and then I'm going to go into detail. So the C stands for your current situation. Okay, the L stands for what do you like about it. The A stands for what do you want to alter about it. And the P stands for painting the picture. Like if I could show you how you could keep what you like and change what you don't, would you be interested? Okay, so that is the basic foundation. So C, in this situation, what does your current meal time look like? Okay, that's going to be the question you start with. And then you're just going to listen and take a ton of notes and write things down. Now, some people will just go into a lot of detail. Other people, you're going to have to, pull it out of them a little bit more. So you might ask some more questions like, does your family have any special dietary needs? How long do you have to cook? What are some other ones? Like, do you use a crock pot? Do you need kid-friendly? What spurred your interest into learning more? Do you work outside the home? So there's a whole variety of questions that you could come up with to ask them. Now, don't vomit all those at once like I just did, but you get the idea. You're going to just go one by one and learn more about what their current situation is. Then you're going to ask them, what do they like about it? Okay, that L in the CLAP method. What do they like about it? What's working well? What do they like to cook? What does their family like to eat? Things like that, okay? Then you're gonna ask them, what do you wanna change or alter about it? And that's the A, okay? What do you wanna change? Now within the A of the CLAP method, you can use what's called the CPR method. And that means like you're gonna kind of cut open that wound of what they wanna change. You're going to kind of pour the salt on and really get the emotion out, and then you're going to remedy the situation. So what that sounds like is, okay, so what do you want to change or alter? And they say something like, I just can't get out of the house in the morning. I never get breakfast. I don't know what to cook. Something along those lines. We'll use that as an example. So you're going to say, oh my goodness, that must be really hard. You're going to empathize with them. Like, how does that make you feel? Does that throw your whole day off? get them to elaborate a little bit more on how they're feeling. And the reason we want to do this is because 70% of people will make a change and try something new if they know it will change that pain point for them and make life a little easier. Okay, so we really want them to think about that. And then you're going to remedy it. And you're going to say, well, Wild Tree allows people to have control over their lives so that they can spend time where it matters most. Okay? Then you're going to say something like, you're going to paint the P, you're going to paint the picture for them. Okay? So you're going to say something like, so this is your current situation. This is what you like about it. This is what you want to change about it. So if I could do that for you, would you be interested in learning more about what Wild Tree could offer? Okay, so in this situation, an example would be, here's your current situation. Dinner times are easy. You have plenty of time to cook. You get off work at 3. It works for your family. But breakfast, you cannot get out the door. So let's, if I had some ideas for you to change that so you could have breakfast and feel good about your entire day, would you be interested in learning more? Okay, and they're going to say yes, right? You want to make changes. Okay. So then what you're going to do is you're going to offer them a Wild Tree solution, right? If it plays into that, that's what you're going to offer them. I try to narrow it down and not just, vomit the whole catalog on them. I try to say, it sounds like in your situation for needing quick breakfast, we could do a couple of things. We could try the shake and ask them if they've tried the shake, ask questions about that. And then you would maybe say, or we could use the app and come up with recipes for you to make. What do you want to pursue? Okay, and try and tie that to what that dilemma was for them. With the shake, you're trying to get out the door quick so you can have control over your life. Okay, so you're going to paint that picture. Now, here's the most important part. You want to close the deal. And this is where I find people sometimes, forget this major step to do. So here's usually what I say. They're interested like in one thing or another, right? So say they want to use the app to get some breakfast ideas. I'm going to say to them, great, there's 3 ways that people usually choose to get involved with Wild Tree. Number 1, they can be a rep. Through this, they can earn money, they can share with friends, and they can get free product. It's amazing. The second way to get involved is to be a hostess. And this is where you throw your friends a lifeline, come to your house, have a great time, and you get free product with that. You're just not earning any income on it. The third way to get involved is as a customer. And we can start today, and we'll just conquer, that breakfast ordeal that you're having right now. And you'll just say what they want to change. You can put that in its place. So of those 3, what are you most excited about? Okay. Then you listen and let them talk to you and say, if they're excited about being a rep, then you're going to be like, awesome, let's get signed up today. And then they're going to tell you whether they're ready or not. And if not, you're going to go to the cycle of recruiting. If they say they want to be a hostess, then you're going to offer them 2 dates. And you're going to get that on the calendar, and you're going to put them into your hostess coaching follow-up. Now, if they're ready to start as a customer, then you're going to say, awesome. Now, most of my customers join Club Wild Tree program, and you're going to tell them a little bit about that. Like, this is our customer-driven delivery service, and you earn rewards with every single order. Are you interested in learning more? Something along those lines. Now, a lot of times when they tell me they want to be a customer, we'll walk them back up and say, so would you never host or just not interested right now? And I'll ask them that question, and then they can tell me where they are on that. So that is what a one-on-one sounds like. The next thing that I do with them is I try and ask for referrals at that point. Okay, so you can go to some referral training to learn more about what that sounds like. So happy day to you guys. Excited for you to try these one-on-one conversations anytime you can. Remember, we always want to try and start with the recruiting and then hostess and then the customer, but this is really for those who you need to talk about the product first or you've been referred in that way. So have a great day.